So this is Brett Truett, my friend Brett Truett, who's camped out the night before Utica Bread opens. We're downstairs from ThINCubator, which is pretty cool. But you were camped. You're gonna be the first customer. So
that's my goal. Yeah.
So why are you doing this?
Yeah. So mainly probably to help Utica Bread and the owners, and also Bagg Square. There's some interesting things happening down here. And I guess trying to be a cool guy, and I know what people do when a new product comes out, they try to create buzz, and I guess things jumped into my head, and I had these visions of, hopefully some of you guys will come out and line up behind me, and we can get a line going around the block. And
so here
that's why I'm here.
What time did you get here?
10 to 7, 12 hours ahead of schedule.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Awesome.
I queued up the tweet. I was explaining to Aaron that I'm not a real social media geek, so I actually queued
You will
up.
be by the end of tonight, though.
I queued up a few tweets earlier in the day, and yeah, so.
Very cool. Well, that's why I saw it, and I saw something happen down here, and I'm like, hey, let's come down and see what it's all about. So
it's really interesting. As soon as even before the 7 o'clock p.m. hour, I had Garth from American Hotel.
Yeah, so he's one of the speakers at TEDx.
And I'm like, wow, this is cool. I would never have met him probably until later in my life. And then a couple from California stopped looking for a local place to get some food, farm to fork type stuff, in an orange pickup truck with a young son. And they're on their way back to California. I'm like, wow, it's happening. This is pretty cool.
That's awesome.
So I've met some interesting people already.
Very cool. And you are a Bagg Square resident.
Yeah, by the end of the year, we're hoping to move into Bagg Square.
So what made you want to come down to Bagg Square and live here? Because this area, being down here myself, like this area has transformed over the past couple of years. Yeah. And what drew you down here?
Well, I guess it started when I came to Utica to go to SUNY IT, and at that time SUNY was spread out across downtown, and there was an opportunity for students to live in the Hotel Utica, which is a pretty nice place these days, but at that time it was a place for almost psychiatric type people.
Yeah.
But on the 10th floor they had SUNY students, and there was like 10 of us.
Really?
Maybe 12 of us that lived in the Hotel Utica. So I actually, when I was going to SUNY, lived in the Hotel Utica on the 10th floor, and I looked down Bleecker Street. And then after that episode, I went to work for a local manufacturer, Union Fork and Hoe, in Frankfurt, and I got to know the people on second shift better than the first shift, and I just got romanticized by the old stories of the mill buildings and bands from Chicago coming to Utica. And so people were teasing, oh, Brett, you're going to be mayor of Frankfurt one day, and blah, blah, blah. So, and then I said, well, I'll stay behind and invent some things and fill up all these old buildings with jobs.
I know.
Then
I've been here for a while.
Fast forward a bunch of years, had a job, lost a job, got another job, but I stuck in Utica, and I met Lynn Michelini on Monday nights. So yeah, Lynn is a jazz singer, and I think that's proper. And then she, for 15 years, ran Utica Monday Nights, the summer festival, had this building that Utica Bread's in as a gallery, and we actually had a Jack and Jill reception, Michelle and I.
Yeah, I was there.
So you're there. So that's kind of how it started, and then I was involved with a few groups, and I threw out, hey, we should buy a building one day, and I was half kidding, I guess, because I heard a group of people in Syracuse, young professionals, bought a building. I thought, hey, we can do that here in Utica. Bought a building that was almost 13 years ago to the date. It was June 26th. I just checked it out the other day. So for 13 years, I've been rehabilitating this old building around the corner. So I'm down here to be part of the future, I guess.
Awesome.
So.